This video represents my personal opinion. Hello, I'm Dave Benge. Today I'm going to talk about CUSH. CUSH stands for Community Unified Social Hub or Customer Unified Social Hub. I'm not quite sure which acronym is correct. In this series, I'll be talking you through how this project came to us, how it came to be, how we executed on it, how we sold it, and then how we did it. And not only how we did it, but the lessons we learned along the way. So about 18 months ago, a concept came to our team to look into creating a new site to replace the aging groups.adobe.com. We really liked this idea, and we thought that it was a very important area to look into. I pulled together a crack team of experts. We went on a 2-week research and concept phase. This 2-week period, we met daily. We went in and explored and documented every aspect of Adobe communities that we could find on the web. We noted things that we liked, things we hated, problems that our new solution had to solve. We read papers on social, we documented features, and we basically just brainstormed for 2 weeks straight. The results of our findings were that we had too many siloed efforts, which fractured our users into many different solutions. Some solutions were great, some were obsolete, some were not hosted by us, but they were being paid for by us. Really, in the end, it was a mess, and our conclusion was that we wanted to provide a service-based core solution that could fit the needs of all of our different community types and user group types. It was our opinion that we were wasting many valuable opportunities within our social communities by providing a disjointed experience for our customers. A well-designed social community and communication strategy will give your company the following benefits: lower support costs, enhancement to your marketing message due to closer relationships with your evangelists and advocates, customer ideation and co-creation of new opportunities, help to identify your super fans and advocates, and help you drive content creation on your site, and it can build and maintain your online reputation a lot better when you understand what's going on in your communities. So after this 2-week period, we put together a small strategy paper on the reasons why we needed a unified strategy here at Adobe. Then we started to define what the solution would be, and what it would have to have feature-wise at a high level. At a high level, the phase 1 feature set was the following items. It must support mobile. It must be responsive. It must integrate with our common Adobe Creative Profile or Adobe ID. It must have user profiles, user social profiles. You must be able to find other users. And those user profiles must be shared within your with the Creative ID. So it shouldn't be siloed. We needed to support 3 different types of communities. That was the bare minimum that we needed to support to get rolling. One of the community types was private invite only. We needed another type, which was private and moderated. We needed another, which was commonly used, which is the open communities. Anybody can just hit the join button and they're a member. The first phase of the project, a community can also have the following feature subsets: discussions, events, or calendaring, right? Event resources, both pointers to external resources and resources stored in the system. We needed a member list inside the community. We need to be able to search within the community, and the admin must have the ability to send mailings to the community members. Communication was a key concept. The community discovery, you need to be able to find the communities. You got to be able to find them by keyword, by distance, by location, by names. You need to be able to find the communities. That's very important. Communities are to be self-service and created as needed. We didn't need a huge process or a lot of workflow or overhead to the creation of a new community. It should be easy to be created by an Adobe individual or a person outside of our company. Community admins must have the ability to control and moderate the community on their own with minimal support from us. We've trusted them to have a community. We needed to trust them to run the community. The whole platform needed to be integrated with analytics from start to finish. We need to take advantage of our Adobe Marketing Cloud and use every capability we can get a hold of. Support for using social features outside of our main site so they can be integrated with our other channels. That was a core feature that we needed to get out of our platform. After we finished this high-level requirement stage, we worked with a UX expert to take our vision and put it into some comps of what the solution might look like. A picture's worth 1,000 words, and we needed to sell this concept to our executives to get executive buy-off. So now that we had the supporting documentation, we had a high-level feature set, a visual of what we wanted to do. We pitched our concept, and we got support from executives to pursue our implementation of this solution. Now we needed to figure out how to pull this project together and make it real. Being that we're Adobe, we turned to our own products and selected the following products to help us create this solution. So the technology used here is used across the site or to create the site. The base site technology is Adobe Experience Manager. That is what the platform is created on. We use the Adobe Experience Manager social communities features to implement most, if not all, of the social aspects of the site. Sitely was used in a number of sections of the site, and well, you could almost say it's used across the site, but I'll go into that story further later on, but basically Sitely came out of this project a bit. So we are using an older version of Sitely for everything else except for the things that are using the new Sitely. So there's Sitely all over the place. Okay, so we also use Scene 7. We knew from the start that Scene 7 was going to be a core piece of the solution. Adobe Target, Adobe Analytics. Analytics are everywhere, they're everything. We have analytics integration across the board on this. The AEM DAM, or DAM product, it depends on how you want to reference that. The Adobe ID is in there, or now it's actually being called the Creative ID. Is that right? Adobe Creative ID, I believe so. Yeah, it just got rebranded. All right, so now we have Adobe Social. Adobe Social is used in there. The advanced moderation workflows for some of the communities is run through Adobe Social, as well as we're using some other key benefits of Adobe Social. Typekit is used in there for the fonts. We used Fireworks, Illustrator, and for most of the comp work. The Creative Cloud was used for sharing comps and collaboration. And then we used Edge Inspect for mobile debugging and helping with the responsive design. We also used Edge Reflow some. So that ends the general overview of the CUSH platform. Over the next few videos, I'll be walking you through each section of the application and telling you how we did what we did and why we did what we did and the lessons we learned. I'll also be talking with experts for each of those sections, and they'll explain in great detail how we did each of those sections and what we learned from them. So stay tuned and come back for more videos shortly. Or more videos to follow. Dave out. Dr. Dave signing out. Cheers. No, those are all awful. Don't use any of those. Late? No, don't use that either. Don't use any of that. Get you on the flippity flop. No, don't use that either. Welcome. That was great. That's a great start. All right. I pretty much, okay. I'm laughing at myself. I'm the only one here, and I'm laughing at myself. Whatever. So that ends my general overview. Over the next few videos,